everyone. It looks like I smacked my camera. Smack it around. Do the things. I don't even know. There we are. I definitely smacked that one. How is everyone tonight? Oh my goodness. Let's get this situated here. We'll minimize that and oops, let's turn that down. We don't need you guys hearing me twice. Hello, hello, greetings everyone. PJB Stampa says be right back. Probably start before that. Is it sassy time? Yes, yes, clearly or unclearly, I do not know. But we are here. And Craft by Jay, hello, sir. Maddie, the Emptiness Scrapper, hello, hello. Mr. Jim Eber, my enabler, how are you, sir? Janine, hello, hello. Maddie, Janine. Crystal's Creations, Wyckoff, hello, hello. How are you doing? Linda G, hello, hello. If you're hanging out in the Twitcherverse, hello. If you're hanging out in the YouTubeverse, hello. How are you? I hope everyone is doing well today. It is Patterned Paper Monday. And we're going to be using something from Kendra's Card Challenge. We're going to use one of her sketches. Which sketch? I don't know. I know not the sketchy sketch that I want to use, but we are going to make our own patterned paper today. Cards by Kendra. Hello, 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 lovely lady. Because sometimes, you know, we're in the mood for holiday or seasonal and we have colors or a desire for something and we can't find it. So, you know what? Let's make it. So, if you don't have pattern paper, because, you know, maybe it's expensive, or maybe you like one sheet out of the whole thing and you don't want to buy the whole thing for the one sheet, because that's happened. Like, you're like, I want this, but I don't want that, because But, yeah, so, here I have a Brass and Bliss. Isn't this beautiful? Brass and Bliss. We're gonna make some snowflakes. And then we're also going to, do color blendy and various other things. We're gonna just make some papers. And then we're going to I read chocolate. I read chocolate, and I was going to say that we're going to chocolate them up. No, we're going to chop them up. Oh, my goodness, you guys. Don't even. But I've got my sketches all right here. See, I haven't even made one for this one yet. This one would be a good one because it's such big areas. That would be a good one for homemade paper. So would this one. Did I make this card yet? I don't know. It must not have, because it's not in here. But anyways, so we're going to pick one after we make our papers. But first, we're going to move these, because we don't want to spray them. And I am going to grab a... Maddie's sending all the chocolate to Pam. I'll do that if the sheet was foiled. What, chocolate it up and eat it? Don't eat the paper. Don't eat the paper. As yummy as it is, don't eat the paper. Dark chocolate advent calendar. So, speaking of advents, 'tis the season for an advent, right? Well, I got my kids an advent calendar. I got my husband an advent calendar, and I was like, they're not going to buy me one, so I bought me a Lindor Lint advent calendar. I'm so excited. You guys, I'm looking for some watercolor paper. Because I have, this is my hot press watercolor paper. That's ginormous though. Do we want to use that? Heck yeah, why not? Let's use the hot press. So hot press versus regular watercolor paper. Hot press is more expensive because, well, they hot press it. It's more of a process, right? So hot press is a good paper if you want to stamp on it. Like if you're doing some stuff and you want to stamp on it, grab yourself some hot press. Oh, you guys, I smell my dinner cooking. We're having teriyaki chicken. It smells delightful. Jana Mays is sending air hugs to friends. May you feel all warm and fuzzy. Yes, Jana had a good stream on Sunday. I missed both of them. And so I went back and watched. I watched a little bit. And my stencil, I think, is a 6x6. So we're going to chop our paper to 6x6. Ugh. Just because. Just because we can. And then we'll chop it down. But look it. We have a nice piece of watercolor paper. And then we have extras for later. So we're going to set those aside. But for now, we're going to make our snowflake paper. And we're going to just set this on here. Like so. You guys, I'm never even prepared. But look at that. Look at that. And then we're going to grab the things. Because I am not prepared. Come here, things. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. The rack of sprays. Sprays and sprays and sprays. You know what I need? I still haven't got it. So these are all my Distress Oxides. And I love them. But I need a blue. I need the rainbow. I also need a yellow. But we're going to use purple. Because, well, it's close to blue as we can get right now. Aside from green. And though green snowflakes are fun, that's not what I want. It's not what I want today. And we're just going to spray it. You guys, we're going to do cleanup. We may not use our cleanup sheet, but we're going to do cleanup, which means we're going to spray it right here on the glass mat so we can wipe it up with another piece of paper. Private Island. Gray Cup. Terry Cooper, hello, hello. Just be careful around the yellow snowflakes. 100%. So we get the purple on there. Okay. Love that. So we have that nice misty outside. That's why we had to move our paper. Because we're just going to spritz there. And then we're going to go in for the blues. We're going to get a couple of blues. Just make sure they're visibly different. Because you don't want something that's too similar. Like those two are too similar, right? You could do those. But we're going to do bright. I want bright. So we're going to pop this right over the top. And I heard somebody shut the door. So we might have a guest.
Did you want dinner in the microwave or are you coming down?
I'll be down after my live. I'm live. Yes, please. Dinner's done. But I am not. Okay. So we're not going to touch anything. And we're being gentle and we're spraying above. If you spray at it from the sides and whatnot, it'll have a chance to get under the stencil. So if you're spraying your stencils, make sure you spray up and down on them. So we're just, oh, look at that. Oh, hot dog. That is pretty. And then we'll pop in a little bit of the blue. Okay. And we love that. So we're going to do that. Now, we're going to be very careful. We're going to be very careful. And we're going to lift our stencil and paper all at once. Look it. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted my fingers to catch the stencil. And it did not. So we're going to grab our little tool here. And get that in between. And we're going to lift as straight up as possible. And then look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh. That's so You could cut this in half and make mini slim lines or whatever. But we need this to dry. Okay, there's some wet areas. So we're going to set that over, I don't know. We'll set it over here. We'll set that over there. Okay, now here's the next thing. We got to do some cleanup, right? So I'm going to set this right back in here. Like so. Like so. And then I'm going to grab this leave-over piece of watercolor paper. Remember, we cut it, and so this is a leave-over piece. I'm going to mist that with some more water. And then we're just going to set this right on top. Okay. And we're going to press. We're going to press it. Press it. Press it good. And we might get a good thing. We might get a hot mess. It won't matter, you guys. It's just paper. And we can add to it if we want to later. And then we're going to peel away. Ooh, that one made a really nice, oh my gosh, look at that corner right there is spectacular. Look at that little guy. He turned out really nice too. Oh, this turned out really nice. Oh, I like it. I like it. Okay, so yeah. That was yummy. Okay, and then we're going to do it again. I'm going to spritz it. And then, you know, cleanup is my jam. I do love a good cleanup. So we're going to put another piece of paper right over there. And we're just going to see. We're going to see what it does. And this is 65 pound accent opaque paper. My usual go-to. That makes a nice little backgroundy piece where we can add and build up on. Okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. So we've got this piece, that piece. Now I'm going to pull my stencil out of here because we're going to do some serious cleanup. Are you guys ready for some serious cleanup? I'm going to set that over there on the rag. And we're going to get this area wet. We're going to grab our card and we're going to tap, lift, twist the paper. Tap, lift, twist the paper. Tap, lift, and twist. Okay, don't look at it until you go around. Tap, lift, and twist. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Oh, okay. And so because these mica sprays, can you see that? We could stamp over this when it dries. We could die cut snowflakes out of this. Those would be really pretty snowflakes, as gray and chilly as it is. But, oh my goodness, I love that. That mica in there is really pretty. Okay, we're going to leave that one to dry, and then we're going to grab one more piece. And this time, I'm going to get that a little bit more wet. And then I'm going to drag. Ooh, that was neat. And then we're going to drag. So there's different techniques to pulling up the inks, right? Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice. Let's dry that really quick. Dance moves. Heck yeah. You got to be one with the paper. Oh, that's nice. I wish you guys could see all of that beautiful mica in there. It's just gorgeous. Okay. Now, we're going to take the colors that we used, like this one here, and we're going to take the thing out, okay? Because there's stuff in the thing, and then we're just going to splatter, because I feel like this needs a little bit brightening up. So we're going to brighten it up a little bit, okay? We're going to do that. We're going to get our blue one. And then we're going to hit it with that purple. We're going to just lift it and spritz it. There we go. So using the same stuff, we can just add to it. Look at all that shiny goodness. And then we've got more we can clean up. Because, yeah, who doesn't love that? Do I want to do this one? Yes, I do. We're going to dry this a second. Iron Stitches, hello, hello. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, doing the crafty twist on this side. Hey, focus. Focus, camera. What the heckin'? So, okay. We're going to pick up some of these brights because, I mean, we did the cleanups. We did splatter on this one, but we're going to do some more pickup with this one. Ooh, look at it. Made nice little splots. We're going to do our tappies. If it's a little bit dry, just get it wet. Just get those little bits activated so we can add that color. I have these nice green ones. I want to put some more of these blue ones in there. So I'm just going to get some tappies out. Tappy taps. Do the tap dance. Okay, and then we're going to put some of those. Yeah, see, there we go. Put those blots there. And then where's our purple? We're going to do some purple blots. Oh, yeah. There we go. And we're going to dry those. Look at. Again, these would be really fun, kooky little snowflakes. We're going to dry those up. Okay, so very different from shaking and dripping like we did here versus picking up the drips off the table. So just depends on what you're looking for. You could do very... Tracy! Well, hello, Tracy. How are you? Is it a Tracy that we knew? No? Watch time over on the YouTubes. Thank you. Yeah. If Maddie, oh, well, yes. Pam says, empty. She was telling us not to look. She can look if she wants. That's right. A lot of people have issue with the picking up of the goop off the table. And so my suggestion for those people is when you tap and twist, don't look. Just let it be. Let it do its thing. Let it do the tap and the twist. I like to look because I'm okay with whatever is going on. And towards after a few taps, you will want to look to see where you have some white space or whatever, and then you can aim for that. But the first few taps, you really shouldn't look if you're a little worried about it. Just let it go. Have fun with the chaos. Let the chaos be whatever it wants to be. And we'll use these eventually. I make a lot of them. I don't have time to like use them all, but eventually I will. Let it be, let it be. We're going to pick up a piece of black because remember, this is mica and oxides. So it will react to the black, and we're just going to drag that through the mud, you guys. Oh my goodness. And we've just added some galaxy style texture to that. This would be really pretty with some white splashies and some other metallic-y splashies. But you can clean up with the black. especially with the mica sprays. It's just going to look totally different, you guys. And that's it. This hot mess is done, right? So we can now clean up this. And we're going to clean up our stencil because we've already stamped that a few times, right? So we're going to set our towel because this is rather intricate, right? We're just going to set our towel on it unless you have a sink. Oops. Unless you have a sink where you can just take it to the sink and run it under some warm water. Okay. I do not. I clean it to the best of my abilities. And the best of my abilities is the messy palette. Hello, hello. Iron stitches. Tracy, do you dye your fabrics? Do you know this, Tracy? I asked that, but did we answer that? Is that a Tracy that we know? Oh, I'm usually watching sewing, but I'm loving paper crafts. And did you know, Tracy, you can sew your paper crafts too. So if you're a big sewer, you can stitch your paper and make really cool things. I have a project I want to do with some paper and making like a paper quilt and actually sew it. That's coming up, but I don't know when exactly because I got to finagle my sewing machine over to here so we can sew. So I got to sew. Figure out how to do that. Okay, so we've done some spraying and cleanup and stuff because when you're making your own paper with stencils and sprays, you might as well make a few. Okay, so our main culprit is this guy right here. This is what we started with. We had our stencil down, we sprayed, and then we did cleanup. So because we needed this, we got this as a bonus. We got this as a bonus. We got that as a bonus. We got that as a bonus. That's a really nice bonus, by the way. And then we got this guy as a bonus. Look at how that blue just shimmers on there. Oh my goodness. And if you're a drawer, you could totally draw in a galaxy. Plop a Saturn on there. Who knows? But so we've got our main piece and our bonus. So if you're making some cards because you don't have patterned paper, you just made patterned paper. Even this is considered patterned paper. There is a pattern in there somewhere. Have you seen Tim Holt and Seth Apter's fabrics? I've seen Tim Holtzy's fabric. I didn't know Seth made some fabrics too. I know he makes the wow embossing powders and stuff. Okay, so we have this as our main piece. So then we can grab Kendra's envelopes because we've cleaned our mess, right? We're not going to get our stuff all mucky muck. So we have our base piece. Now I'm going to go through here and figure out what sketch I'm going to like best with this. This one would be good because we could make another patterned piece to go through the middle and then we could die cut some snowflakes. Like that would be really good. So that's an option. That would be all right. This one would be good because this paper here, we would have that. And then our circle, we could do a sentiment. And then, oh, this is a different paper down here. And then a little piece there. This would be cute too. So let's debate. I haven't done this. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. I'm liking this one. But we could also do that. But that's what I'm talking about. Sometimes. That's what we're doing, you guys. So for this, we need our card base, which, I don't know, you guys. Do we want a black or a white card base? We'll find out. Inquiring minds want to know. So we have our card base, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then paper E which, okay, there's a couple of things going on. Unfortunately, my black and white printout is a little wonky. So we have our card base, then we have a layer. There isn't actually a layer, which we could go get some metallic paper or make our own metallic paper. If you need another mod, just let me know. Oh, do you? Okay. Wait, let me go to Twitch and make you a mod, my friend. Because you do hang out. Is something going over on Twitch? I am being bad about my comments. Please hold. Do I have a quick link to Twitch? No, of course I don't have a quick link to Twitch. Let's go. It's gonna be noisy. Hold on, please.
All the orders need rice.
I know.
All the orders need rice.
Channel. Twitch always starts. All right. Da, 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 da. Terry Cooper, follow. Wait, how do I make you? That is not what I want. Okay. Terry Cooper. Nope. Pin the message. Nope. Popcorn and watermelon. Terry Cooper, follow, invite. I don't want to block, and I definitely don't want to report. I made a moderator once, but I'm not quite sure how to do it now. Timeout. Warn. Ban. Those are bad things. We don't want that. Mod Terry Cooper. Jana, I'm going to mod you too, girlfriend. Just watch. I found the button. I appreciate it. I appreciate all my mods, like PJB Stamper, hanging out over on the, you know where, the YouTubes. Appreciate it, appreciate it. I gotta open this back up so I can actually see the comments again. He's newish to me. I recall there was a bundle of his on the raffle table last year at the Crop here in town. Ooh, she just got the Big Shot Plus, but I don't know where to start yet. Yeah, just there's lots of videos. It depends on what you want to make, I guess. If you want to make birthday cards or just, I mean, yeah. I guess that is kind of hard. It's like, where do you want to start? Well, pick a size of card. Say you want to start with a A2, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. You can cut your card base, and then you kind of decide what you want to put on it. And then I need to bring this back up so that I know I'm in the right spot. Messy! You got a tool, and you get a tool, and you get a tool. Isn't that the truth? You get one, and another, and another, and another. Okay, back to creating our own patterned paper. We're double checking. It is still wet. So there's a couple of things you can do. You can wait an eternity for it to dry, or you can grab a piece of copy paper. Nothing fancy, you guys. And we're going to place the copy paper straight down. And just like the olden days when they had to blot their ink, we're going to set it down and just wipe any extras off. Okay. And then I'm going to peel. Okay. You can see I picked up a lot of stuff. Now here's the thing. I'm not going to put that piece back down. I'm going to fold it. I'm going to do it again. Okay. And then we're going to flip it. We're going to do it one more time. And we get less and less, okay? But we don't want to move it around, and we don't want to replace it. So we keep everything nice and crisp, but now it's dry. Because the mica sprays, forewarning, they do stay wet for a little bit. And again, my Chatty McChatters, primitives and boho styles. Yeah. So, yeah, if you find some crafty people that do that. I don't know if Gail Augustinelli, she would kind of fit the boho because she makes little bundles and she does sewing and stuff. She might be a fun one for you to watch. Yeah. Yeah, I did not get no, I did not get the Oprah reference, but you buy the things and you buy the things. Yes, and they will react with the water. But gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So I have to go grab, no I don't. I said we were making, let's make it. So our card base, it's either going to be black or white. I'm not 100% sure. But then we need a border piece, and it's not going to be very much. Like, we need, the layer is 4. Okay, so we're just going to do 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, so this is the layer piece. Now we're going to make our layer piece. See that? Our card base. Oh, somebody did something and I missed it. Oh, it says iron. What is she doing? Oh, she has subscribed. Thank you. Thank you, Tracy, for subscribing. Messy made a boho Christmas kit. Awesome sauce. Okay. So this is our frame. This is this. And because crazy me, I don't know about you guys. If you have metallic paper, by all means, use your metallic paper. But if you don't have metallic paper, because you spent all your money on the pasty paste, let's grab some paste. And then we're going to pick a color. I'm leaning towards silver lining or shady. Shady is like a deep gunmetal gray color. No, we're going to go silver lining. And then we're going to silver lining ourselves a border. Now, we don't need a ton because we're going to have another layer sitting over the top. So we only need to get our edges. We're making some edges. Let's get a palette knife because I really don't want it all under my nails as pretty as it is. Oops. You guys, I need to use my paste. When they get low like this, where you can see the bottom really easily, they're gonna get thick. Thick. Okay, so this is thicker than normal. Now, what you're gonna want to do before it gets thick and rock hard is you're gonna want to put your cellophane down in there. And I mean down in there, because what's happened is every time we put the lid on, we're trapping air inside. And the air is killing our product. This stuff does last quite a long time, even without. But if you put your press and seal down in there, like you put your press and seal, push it in there, push all that air out, it'll last you even longer. But we're going to take our little palette knife and we're going to make a mess, because that's just what I do. You guys, just make a mess. We're going to scrape it on, turn it around, scrape it on, scrape it on, scrape it on. And the thinner it is, the quicker it dries. The thicker it is, the longer it takes to dry. Do we mind either way? No, because it still isn't going to take very long. I've never had my paste take too long to dry. Even the thick stuff. Maybe a half an hour, 45 minutes, or even less if you have the heaty tool. And because we can, the texture paste is going to leave texture. Okay, and it doesn't have to be pretty by any means. I'm just going to add some texture because the paste will hold its shape. Okay. Oh, look at that. If you don't like it messy, you're going to have to put on some gloves. But it's non-toxic. Well, don't eat it, because it'll be toxic for your belly. Don't eat it. As yummy as it looks, don't eat it. But I have never been burned or felt irritating having it on my skin or anything. And it is water soluble, so you can break it down with water, which means you can paint with it if you want to, but it's easy cleanup. It really is. It's really easy cleanup. We're going to try and set it somewhere that it's not going to get everything else cookie. And then we're going to grab our rag. Now, if you spray this and use your rag to clean it, which I will, just give me a second here. Thump, just like that. The paste that gets on your rag, if you don't go rinse it out right away, it will get crusty. And it will remain crusty until you throw the thing away in a year from now, or 10, or never. Dawn! Hello, hello. Dawn, Iron Stitches, aka Tracy. Dawn is another one to watch. She does some fun boho stuff, and she does tatting. She's done tatting. I don't know. So she's got some older videos. She's on a momentarily break right now. That's right, just don't eat it. But see, we can hose this off. If we go to the restroom and use actual soap and water, it comes off much. No silver teeth. That is, I don't care who you are. Gold teeth, silver teeth is not fashionable. It just makes you weird and broken. But, I mean, if you have good content and can sing, I'm still going to listen and watch. I'm just saying. Lisa A, hello, hello. I like the idea of mixing paper with sewing. Heck yeah. Yep. Dawn is on sabbatical, but she's got videos. She's got videos. Is Francie back? Did Francie come back? I didn't see her pop in. There she is. Hello. How are you, Miss Francie? I actually have met Miss Francie. She's one of Mary Alice's friends. And we've been to Brutus Monroe together. It's very nice, very nice. Okay, so we have our border that we need, which is our card base. We have our layer of that stuff. So this paper E, we have our measurements here. I'm not going to tell you the measurements. You can kind of figure it out. But I want you to go to Kendra's Card Challenge. Patreon. It's all linked in the description in my Chat with Sassy link tree, okay? You go there. You go to the Patreon. You sign up for free. And you get the free PDF that prints all of these out. You can print yours in color. I print mine in black and white, because I like the extra work. Okay. You go, you print it out. You do the things, you guys. Oh, look at me. Cut that right on the money. Hot dog. Sometimes I'm cutting off my my edges. The white edges. I don't want them. I don't want them. And look, it's 5.5. Okay, so now we have a 5.5. Where is the red fuzzy from? We have a 5.5 inch square, which if you make square cards, I'm just saying. Hi, wait till you get to know me. Yeah. I'm looking forward to getting to know everyone and binge watching videos. Binging. She says I'm here. I am A-OK. That's fabulous. Okay, so then we need this measurement, which is that. Okay, it's a square. We're going to do a square, which means we have a decision to make. Which snowflake do we want in our square? I think I'm going to cut it this way. Yeah, I'm going to cut it this way. And then we save these bits. Because in Kendra's card challenge, you're going to probably come up with a piece that needs to be 1.5 or 1 3/4, which is what this is, 1 3/4. It sure is 1 3/4. You know, she does a lot of flagging. Like, where's the one? Where'd I put it? Like this right here. See this little flag? Look, that would go nice right there. That could be a little flag. So save your pieces, even your homemade pattern paper. Okay. Because remember, we couldn't find the paper of snowflakes that was all of these shiny colors. So we made it. Okay. Let me see if my paste is dry, which it is not. It's not. So we're going to pretend for a minute. So we're going to have our silver border. Oh, it's going to be gorgeous. And then we've got our square for there. Isn't that pretty? That's pretty all by itself. And then we have two pieces. We have this paper B, which paper B, I think we should do a nice ink blendy. And then spritz it with the green. I'm just feeling that green. So we're going to grab this blue. We're going to do a nice blue blendy because we just need it to go, right? We need it to go together. Dawn goes live on Fridays at 10 a.m. with Tracy Fear of Not Afraid of Color, who is very grungy. You might like her. She's very grungy. I got this little thing floating around. And then I need a piece of... I just need a chunk of paper. I just need a chunk. We're going to go to our scraps, you guys. It's scrappy time, and we need a scrap that is 3... That's watercolor paper. I don't want to use that. 3 1/4. 3 by 3/4. Is this 3/4? Ooh, this is 1 inch. This is 1 inch, and it is definitely long enough. Look it. Found a scrap. Scrap-a-doo. Okay, so we're going to get our little chop because our teeny chop, and we're going to do, what is it? 3/4. It's a smallie. It's a small, it's being a brat. It's what it's doing. Okay. Wait. A half. Yeah, 3/4. It looks small, but it is what it is. And then, so I have something to hang on to. I'll wait to cut the length until we get it all inkied up. So we're going to take this nice blue, and we're going to make our own blue paper. And how long do I need it? 1, 2, 3. Okay, right about here. I just want it darker. I'm going dark, dark, dark. Da 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 da. Oops. Okay. That's nice. Okay, and then we're going to give it a little bit of a splatter. I want a blender brush like that. Yeah, this one is the Simon Says Stamp one. It's a little bit bigger than the Amazon ones. Somebody gifted me these. I feel like somebody gifted me these. And I'm really bad about remembering, because I'm pretty sure I did not buy them. But I like them because they're color coordinated. So I have the blue for my blues. And this particular one I do use for no diving, because no diving is such a pretty blue and it's easily mucked up. So that one. But yeah, most of my ink blender brushes are right off of Amazon. Buy them by the bulk. These ones blend really nice. They're my faves. They're my faves. Not my gumdrop buttons. Okay. And then splatters. We wanted to do that bluish, greenish color. And we're just going to do little tappity taps. And here's the other thing. If you want them more... Okay, so if I take this out and we do the taps, right? Some of them are going to get big, right? You can also do... Oh, yes. Thank you, Deborah. So we can pull some color out of there, add some water, right? And then load up your brush, your fan brush. And then you can get littler, teenier taps. Okay. And if you add a lot of water, what's going to happen, okay, is it's going to bleach the paper a little bit. So let's see if we can get in there. So it's going to do a little bit of bleaching, okay, and it's going to throw that little bit of mica in there. That's because we used a lot of water. And then if you go back and do the more solid color, you can get a more concentrated, and then it will add a little bit of depth to your thing, because you'll have the more concentrated colors, which aren't showing up very well on this piece of paper, but it's good enough for me. And you know what? Let's add a little bit of white. I think that would be fun. Please hold. We're going to clean our little brush. We have our little jar of water. We're swooshing, swooshing. When you're cleaning your brushes, don't scrub them in the bottom. Okay? That breaks your bristles. Where's my white, you guys? Right on top where it belongs. Simon Hurley! Wait, where? But yeah, I don't think she was referring to Simon Hurley, because I mentioned Simon Says stamps for the, I don't know what that was. That was Gookie. This is Dr. P.H. Martin's Pen White. It's quite a bit. It's quite a bit in the jar. It lasts forever. But it gives good white splats. Good white splats. And we've just made our own snow patterned paper. Okay, you could totally do this on a big sheet, especially if the sheet's already colored blue. I'm not talking about ink blending a whole big sheet of paper. Get a nice blue paper and then do some splatters on it, and you can make your own thing. Yes, Simon Hurley. I don't know. Yes, and this white stays white. Unless it's too wet. I will say this. If it's too wet, because Simon Hurley inks will, they react with water, so they can turn it. Now, I don't need to save any of this, and there's not enough really. I almost dumped that. Let's put the lid back on that. How about you? Yes, please. Thank you. So we're just going to clean this. Oh my gosh, you guys. I got taps everywhere. It's a good thing we're covering that page. My bad. Okay, I just made a mess with the white. My bad. Let's try this again. I've got all this stuff just... I need a new rag, I think. I dirtied this one up way too quick. Okay, so now we've got that. And we have this piece here. This piece has been kind of baffling me. This piece here, I don't want it white. I think I'm going to go get my washi tape. And we're going to make a piece of washi tape for this piece here. And then while I'm getting my washi, I'm also going to get some string. And then we'll find something for our 2-inch circle. Our 2 1/4 inch. Simon, who? Yeah, what? Don't who me. That's just hooey. Okay, and then this, we're going to get our little chopper again, and we're going to cut it to the length it needs to be, which is that. Which is right there. Okay. So then we have our little piece, our snowflakes, this piece, and then we're going to get some washi to fill in that piece. But please hold while I go get washi and Christmas stuff. Chat amongst yourselves, play with some of those commands, yell at people, all the fun stuff. Okay. I can't hear you. Okay, what did I need? I need washi and string. String. No. You cannot fall off the table. What the heckin'? How, what? Get back in your bag. We've got to go to the post office. Okay. Ah! That little pink thing? What is going on here? Okay. Okay, I pulled out the washi. I'm looking. Oh, look at this. This one's got little, you guys, got little lights on it. This one says Merry Christmas. This one is like little gingerbreads. That one might work. Although that one might work better because it's lighter. I don't know. This one might. It's kind of big. So no. Ooh, we could do... Although nothing on here is gold. Oh, we have a silver. We might do that. That might be fun too. We'll pick one of those, I think. We'll double check. We're double checking the washi storage. You guys, I have my washi in the drawers. They're so fabulous. Lots of washi. I was one who said, I'm not buying washi. And then I saw some hedgehog washi, and then I couldn't stop buying the washi. Like, I want all the washi. Bought all the washi. And then we need a string. Oh, you know what? We have... You guys, we have some crazy fluffy that might be too stringy. Ooh, this one might be good. Look at that one. Ooh, it might be, we might combine it. We might do two. We might do a blue and a white. Oh, that would be nice. Let's do those. We found our string. You guys, I have so much of this stuff. It's not even funny. Okay. Ooh, which I should throw. Tonight, my card kits should be put together and available in the shop. So first thing tomorrow, you guys can take a peek. I know Canada is on postal strike. So if you're not in the U.S., just know that the sooner you order, the sooner I mail, so that the class will be Sunday, December 15th. Bye, Kendra. She's got a video premiering at 8 p.m. Fabulous. So if you guys want, you can go hang over there too. This is almost done. Almost done. Almost done. And then I say that, but I still don't have my ephemera piece. This is almost dry. So we're going to finish drying this. Ramona! Hello, hello. Okay, so I'm still the class is almost ready. So the item, if you want to take the class with what I'm providing, that'll be available real soon. But if you want to take the class and use your items, you can also do that. So I just have to figure out the pricing, and then it'll go up in the shop, the chatwithsassy.com shop tonight. I'm still cutting the papers and stuff. Beautiful papers, by the way. But it's basically going to be like, I'm going to walk you through a pattern paper Monday. We're going to use the pieces to make stuff and show you what to do with some of the smaller pieces that you acquire when you're making the cards and stuff. But I think we'll be able to do at least 3 cards with the stuff I send, maybe more. Tell us about the class. So let me glue some of this stuff down while I do that. So the class is going to come just like Kendra's. Okay, you're going to get it in a basic envelope, so shipping is not going to be terrible, and I can ship out of the U.S. Non-U.S. residents, the class is going to cost a little bit more because, well, shipping sucks. But yeah, it's not going to be terribly too much more. I think, do I want, I didn't decide if I wanted this on black or white. I think we're going to do white. But I'm cutting the papers as we speak. And I'm going to figure out how many cards it'll make for sure. And make sure you guys have enough stuff to do maybe one extra. And then Spectrum Marked Creations. Huh. I haven't heard of that one. And Marit. Hi, Norway here. Fabulous. But, so the kit's going to go up in the thing. But you can also take the class without buying the kit. Okay, there will be another price for that. It's going to be a Zoom. The Zoom will be on YouTube. However, it'll be private, which means you can only watch it if you have the link. Okay, so those that take the class will have that to go back to, as long as you don't lose the link. Or just message me. I'll get you the link again. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to make you whatever. But the link will always be there, so you can go back to YouTube and find your class and watch it. Okay, we're going to put this here. Yeah, see. Okay, so for our washi piece, I think we're going to have to cut a piece of paper and get that on there, because the washi, we're going to see that back piece, and we don't want to see that back piece. That piece. We don't want to see that. So we're going to cut another piece and get that on there. Okay, so there's that. There's that. Look at how cute that is. And then we just need another chunk of paper, and it doesn't have to be anything spectacular. But it does need to be white. Do I have another piece? You guys, I've been using all of my chunks. This is a piece of watercolor paper. We'll make do. We'll make do. But basically the class is just sitting there working with some pattern paper and talking about how we pull the colors to get what we want and stuff. This one's just a half a piecey. Ooh, dude, I almost cut my fingernail off. And then that goes there, and then that size. 3 right there. There we go. Chatwithsassy.com. Yes, that is in my link tree as well. Okay, so we're going to put our washi on here. And I'm going to... The washi doesn't always stick very nicely, so what we're going to do is put our washi, okay, we're going to figure out how much washi we need, and we're going to set it on our glue stick. We're going to put our finger on the washi and then pull the washi out. But we put a little bit of pressure on there so that that glue really gets on there. And then we're going to finagle this on here. So that the lights, oops, there we go. Okay. And then we can trim off any excess. But that is how I add glue to my washi tape. Because washi isn't meant to be like super sticky. Ooh, not those scissors. Don't use those scissors for the ickies. Sherry D, hello, hello. Okay, maybe if I just roll the tape to the back side. Oh, that works. So then we have our nice piece of washi, which got a little bit of color under it because of that. Well, you know how that goes. And then we're going to, you know, I always do this. I glue this piece down before we get this wrapped in there. But that's okay. Maybe we'll just wrap it to this. I always do that. We'll figure this out. Can we pull up a little bit of this? How well glued down is that? Oh, that's well glued. Okay. I know what to do. We're going to do blue at the bottom, white at the top. And because it's stringy, right, we'll put double stick tape down, and then we'll set this over that. And I think it'll be just fine. So we're going to grab our double stick tape. And we're going to make sure it doesn't stick out too much. Put our double stick tape in. We're going to cut it just shy of the outer side. Okay. And we're going to peel the topping off so we can layer another piece on. Pokey tool, pokey tool. Because my nails don't peel paper very well. They make good back scratchers, but they don't peel paper very well. And then look, I already got a string stuck to it. And then we're butting up the tape to this, that, and the other thing. And it's just filling it in so that my my fuzzy wuzzies will have a place to stick to. So we're going to peel that. Okay. So we're going to take our fuzzy. We're going to try and make all the extra fuzzies stick out, right? And I'm just going to leave it to hang over, and then I'll trim it when I get everything put on there. So we're going to do that. Get those little fuzzies hanging out that way. Then we're going to do this one. Their little fuzzies hanging out that way. Okay. Right there at the edge. Although those fuzzies are not hanging out anywhere. Come on. Think that'll hold it. And then our little light piece is going to go right in between. Oh, look it. Oh my gosh. And we're going to use a little bit more of this so it will stick, because glue's not going to hold over that hot mess. So we're going to snip. And then you can even use foam and have this piece stand up a little bit. That would be cute too. So we're going to pull out our little fuzzy pieces that we want hanging out. And then we're going to drop our lights right in there like so. And then we're going to get our haberdashery scissors and just give it a little bit of a haircut, because we don't mind it sticking out like so. Look it! Even though we mucked up and there's always a way. When there's a will, there is a way. Yeah, double stick tape. You can find it on Amazon at all your favorite retailers. Amazon would be cheaper. But yeah, it's called score tape or double-sided tape. I wouldn't use it on your photos. I'm not sure if it's acid-free. Although things these days, most of them are. Okay, there is that. So instead of a bow, because these fingers do not make bows, and I do not have a fork up here to help make a bow, there's this piece, and our bow is now the ribbon, and then we have our circle, okay, which would be ephemera, right? So like, oh, we just did, where's it at? Where's it at? We just did you. We did you. Look, I have ephemera. Look it. This is Craft and Kimmy. They are a super sponsor for, look it. They're a super sponsor for Kendra's Card Challenge 16, which means I got the product for free. But look. Oh my gosh, you guys, look, that owl, right? Because you don't have to put that there. You can put whatever you want. Okay, I don't like them flying off the page. So there's this guy. This guy is going to be there. So this is Craft and Kimmy's Seasons Tweetings, which has some really cute sayings. Seasons Tweetings, may your heart sing this Christmas and have a tweet holiday. Which this white piece here, if you don't put washi, you could totally put Seasons Tweetings there. Like, that would have been cute, but you know me, I'm not a sentimental person. But this is the card that I made. There is a video, there's a hop video, so there's a hop where everyone's using Crafty Kimmy, and it's in my thing, but we're going to put that there. And you know what? Sewing Dungeon! I'm in Gus. Well, I named my attic Gus. The great upstairs, Gus. So I'm hanging out with Gus today. Every time I go crafting, I'm hanging out with Gus. The great upstairs. And it is great. It's fabulous. We have all the things. Except light. The lights don't work. The power, there's like one stinking outlet that runs everything, which I know is dangerous, but you know, it is what it is. Oh, I'm pulling the wrong end off. I need to pull this end off because we need to get this. We're going to put this guy on an action wobbler because why not? The sewing dungeon. But yeah, just give your crafty space a name. Name everything. Name your car. My car's name is Lucifer. He's red. It's going to get me in all sorts of trouble. My last car, which I only had, like, I don't even think I had it a month or two. Poor Maximus. Maximus, the car. Maximus got T-boned by a deer. Maximum impact. Okay. There we have it. Oh my goodness. Isn't that adorable? I got to snap a picture and place this in the Kendra's Card Challenge Facebook group so they can see sketch number 8. Look at that. So that is our homemade pattern paper, our homemade metallic paper, our homemade pattern paper. And then we changed up this and we put that for this for that. At least it wasn't a moose. I might have been dead if it was a moose. If it was a buck, I probably would have been impaled because when my eye caught the deer, its head was down in a just straight head on. I don't know. It totally headbutt my car. But they didn't find the deer. So I don't know what happened to the poor thing. It couldn't have survived. I mean, I was doing 65. And they were probably doing whatever. Full run. Are there moose in West Virginia? I'm not in West Virginia. I'm in Ohio. But I haven't seen a moose here. I've seen moose in Washington. I saw a dead moose on the highway once and was thankful that I wasn't the one that hit it, but felt sad for whoever did because they'll wipe you out. They will wipe you out just like a cow. And yes, I have seen cow on the highway in Montana. It was standing in the middle of the highway, which was kind of scary, so I slowed way down. Luckily, it was not hit. Yeah, I'm an oh-hi. Oh-hi-oh. Okay, so you guys, if you're bored and want some more fun stuff to watch, go head over to Kendra. Let me see if I can pull that up really quick. I don't know how quick I can be. Show. Where's Kendra? I don't know. They might be doing a hop. Okay, where is Kendra? Search. It's upside down. There you are. Premiere 8 watching. Sorry, you guys might hear some noise. Okay, let's turn that down. Let's do the share, copy, restream, paste. Go head over to see what Kendra's up to. And we'll see you next time. p.m. right here on the channel, which would be Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. And I will be hanging out with Jay on Thursday. So come hang out over there too. All the fun places. All the fun places. Thank you so much, everyone, for hanging out with us. And we'll see you next time. Happy crafting. And thanks to our new subscriber for hanging out. Appreciate it. Bye-bye. 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 Crafty Courtyard Kit. Ooh. I go watch that. Yes, I'm going to go eat my dinner. Bye-bye. Wait, how do I stop this? I've got the wrong screen up. Pam is sending out a hug to everyone. Did it pull up? Yes, it did. Okay.